2, episode 4. I know it's been a while. I've been busy doing nothing in this lockdown. It's coming to an end now, I think, hopefully. I've not been watching the daily updates. I sort of lost interest. I blame Elon Musk. I watched the second time that he went on Joe Rogan and was talking about the whole coronavirus thing. I spoke about it briefly on the last episode, I think. Maybe not so briefly. Maybe I made a big segment of it. Cannot remember. I don't sit and watch my podcasts over and over again, believe it or not. So, yeah, I don't think it's as big a deal as everyone's making out. There's a lot of deaths that have been attributed to it that don't warrant it, and but we've got to a point now where it's not 1,000 deaths a day in the UK. That's pretty damn good. It's less than 100. I think yesterday it was only like 20. I mean, I know 20 is still too many, but you know, we're at this point now. We're also at a point where I'm getting people coming to me for work, jobs, IT jobs, like crazy. This week especially, I've been getting 3 people alone today have called me up and had like an hour-long discussion about my past, my career, everything that I've done. And it seems like everyone's getting back to normal now. They've announced that cinemas, museums, pubs and clubs, and well, I'm not sure about clubs, but pubs, places, social gathering places are getting to open up on Independence Day, which is kind of weird, 4th of July. Not our Independence Day, but still, it's a thing. Speaking of which, since the last episode, quite a bit of stuff has kicked off. There's obviously the whole Black Lives thing that happened in America with George Floyd. Absolutely insane. They've been knocking at the door now for long enough with police brutality in America, and especially the disproportionate amount of incidents that involve black men. So, and white officers. So yeah, we're at that point now where football, soccer, football is back, and even they're like doubling down on it. Like everyone's shirts say Black Lives Matter on it. Everyone takes a knee at the beginning of the game. It's pretty. It is heartwarming, but at the same time, I kind of feel like, why are we in this situation? You know, we shouldn't be in this situation. You know, it's 2020. You would have thought by now that these stupid sort of micro racist sort of things that are happening should have evaporated, and they haven't. I mean, to me, I'm a white male, yeah? Okay? So, really, I should be apologising. I'm not apologising, I've done nothing wrong, you know, I treat everyone the exact same, I'm not prejudiced, and I know that people are probably going to look at me and say, well, you're demonstrating the facts of what we're talking about, the inherent, what's it called? I don't know. I don't know what you want to call it. But I know for a fact that I don't treat anyone differently at all, ever. And I think that's because I've been treated differently in the past for no reason, except for the fact that I'm weird. And I probably dress a bit weird, and I look a bit weird, and I act a bit weird. So people naturally just exclude me from certain things and don't like me for no reason. So I know what it's like. I don't know exactly what it's like because I'm not black. But that's where we are with it. There's not really much I can talk about it with it, but it's there. It's one of those things. Yeah, and speaking of which, yesterday, what the fuck? Some guy, some douchebag, decided that during the beginning of one of the football games, Sheffield soccer football games, English football, he was gonna do a stunt that involved flying a plane over one of the games that said simply, let me get it up, it said yeah, so I've got a couple of pages for this. Yeah, Burnley versus Man City. It was at Manchester, in Manchester. And yeah, the Burnley have come out and said that they're ashamed and embarrassed by this banner that was flown over the Man City stadium. And let's see if it actually, yeah, so it says White Lives Matter, Burnley, in then capital, all caps, White Lives Matter, Burnley, and then exclamation mark. So it was a Burnley fan that did this, and it's just like, what? You're missing the point, man. This is not, like, the reason why this whole thing is happening is because people like him. Because people like that guy. And it's just, yeah, it's just an appalling thing to see. And that happened yesterday, and then this guy decided to take responsibility for it. Obviously, it must have been him, because who in their right mind would take responsibility for something so stupid, really? Jake Heppel. His Facebook has just disappeared. But before his Facebook disappeared, he did actually make a comment on the situation. Yeah, so this guy, this douchebag, look at him. He is the epitome of a white guy, like blonde hair as well, you know, like racist thing, like blonde hair, blue eyes. He might, you know, secret Nazi sort of thing. And yeah, so he wrote on the subject before he deleted his Facebook, I'd like to take this time to apologise, and then in all caps, to absolutely fucking nobody. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. You're not black. You're not in that situation. You don't know. You don't understand. However, given this guy's stupidity, you can't do all about that. It's happened now. It's just one of those things, and there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, this guy's a racist, and that's that. So yeah, on the flip side though, I did see something which was completely comical and really bizarre, and that is white people getting down on their knees and apologising to black people, but the black people aren't even like, what the fuck? Like, I'd be like, oh, come on, get up. It's a bunch of Bible bashers, but it is pretty funny. Let me get it up. Come on. But yeah, so basically, these people, like, they're all like, with the grace of God, and we're sorry, and the black people like, oh God, oh, and yeah, damn right, yeah. I don't know. These people that are apologizing are the people that shouldn't be apologizing, right? Because they're the ones that are sympathetic. They're the ones that should be apologizing are the ones who are prejudiced and who have, like, yeah, white people kneel and ask for forgiveness from the black community. I don't know if, yeah. So this is it. Yeah, look at them all. Like, look at her crying. Like, why is she crying? And then there's this one guy. There's just one guy who stood there and it's just like, damn right, fool. But this guy who's making the apology is doing it in like a Christian sort of way, you know, like a pastor, like a priest, like years and years of racism, doing it like that. It's just bizarre. It's bizarre. I mean, it's completely flipped over to like, it's just, I don't know. Wales going crazy. Wales just going crazy. I mean, the thing that happened with George Floyd is just unbearable to watch and horrible to think about. And I hope the guy who did it gets everything that he deserves, because he not only did he murder someone, he did it because of his race. And I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible thing. The Premier League are, you know, showing their solidarity with the whole Black Lives on the back of the shirt and everyone taking a knee at the beginning. Fair enough. That's fair enough. They do a minute's silence too at the beginning of the games for the fallen people, victims of COVID. I think that's a nice thing to do. And yeah, so I mean, in a short amount of time, a lot of stuff's happened, like, and it's made a major impact on society. I don't know how things are going to change, but they already are obviously changing. So that's it. We've got the White Lives Matter incident as well, which is just in itself bizarre, weird, and why the fuck would you do that? Weird. Stupid. Moving on. Let's move on from this. Yeah, so moving on. Let's have a little palate cleansing video watch. Yeah, so everyone has to wear masks now. And this guy. Oh, this guy. Oh, he tries. Oh, he tries. Oh! What? He ain't wearing no mask. Dude, it's just a mask, you know? I mean, I do think that masks are a bit stupid. They're not really going to do much, but protect others. He's protecting others. This guy is so frustrated, this little man. He's determined to go. Even if he just covers his face with his shirt, you know, it's doing his job, man. There you go. Just doing his job, and yeah, so let's watch him fall over again, just because it's hilarious. Watch this guy. Oh, I'm going in. Get out of my way, I'm a little man. Whoa! What? Yeah. What? Boing! It slides as well when it hits the ground. It slides. Whee! What an idiot. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Where's whoops. Oh, I think I paused it. Yep. Sorry, no, I'm just recording my screen. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. That happened. I went to get on the bus just the other day, 2 days ago, for Father's Day on Sunday, and the driver was like mad at me because I wasn't wearing a face mask. It didn't even ask. I got on and I said, "Hi, can I get a city bus day saver?" And he just said, "Face mask." I'm like, "Face mask? What do you mean? You're supposed to be wearing a face mask." Like, I haven't got a face mask. So even if I had one, I wouldn't be wearing it because I ain't got it. And he was like rolled his eyes. And I was like, all right, well, I'll just have to do this, won't I? And they were like, and again, go on then. And I got on, no one else wearing a face mask. Why is he mad at me? Fucking not bad. But anyway, let's watch some more videos. I did line up a few videos, so I don't see why not. 1 second, I just need to set up my screen to record again properly. I mean, I could do this in post, but I find it's a lot easier and better for me to do it as I'm doing it because it just, I don't know, it just works better. So, yeah, so with that one, yeah, there's this one. This one's a short one. I saw this morning. I thought it was pretty stupid and funny. Idiots being idiots, thinking... This is obviously during the riots in America. Fucking idiot. Smashing window, jumping through, and then just decking it. Decking it because you're a dickhead. See, I hate this mentality, and it's young idiots. Woo! Look at me! Yeah! Fucking dicks. They're just dickheads, man. Just dickheads. Let me get another different one. I've not actually seen this one. I just saw the headline and I thought, ooh. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's all coming down. Big ass landslide. Oh man, I thought it'd be a little bit more intense. But let's watch. Oh, it stopped halfway. I think maybe my internet's cut. Oh no, it's not. It's carrying on. I thought my internet cut off then for a little bit. It's loading so slow. Why? Does anything crazy happen? Oh, there's another angle of it later on. Yeah, well, there you go. There's a landslide. Wow. Actually, wow. That is quite a lot. Imagine being underneath that. Wow. I wouldn't be stood there with my camera if that was happening about 50 feet in front of me. I'd be running. Be gone. So, yeah. I was just gonna have a mess around, browse around on LiveLeak, but I don't know, I can't be bothered. I don't want this episode to drag on for like 50 minutes like all the other episodes. It's probably gonna, but who knows. But yeah, I found this. This is an old thing that I found. I did not know that turtles rode alligators. This is crazy. Look at that one. It's just holding on. It's holding on to him like, yo, bro, where are we going? And then that guy at the bottom as well, he's just like, I'm the king of the alligators. Look at my regal neck. Yeah, I did not know that turtles rode alligators. But, yeah, so that's the thing that I learned. Let's have a look, see what other things I've got. And this was quite interesting, I thought, because I've seen them do this where they take the fish and they pump them out, and then they send them on the merry way into another lake. But I've never seen a clear tube of the fish. So that's what this is. Look at them. Wow, look how fast they are. Look at it. I don't know why, but I just find it interesting to watch. Just what, you know, like sort of when you're a kid and you just sit and watch the washing machine go round and round, because it's just like mesmerizing in a way. It's just crazy. But look, yeah, clear pipe. Look at all them fish. They all just like sort of figure their way through this tube. It's quite interesting. I could just watch it literally all day, man. Because, yeah, like I said, I've not seen it with a clear tube before. It's quite, I don't know, it's satisfying to watch for some reason. Can you imagine if, like, your stomachs were see-through and you could see all your intestines and you could see all your, like, all the matter, the poo matter moving through? I'm sure I had an Action Man that had a similar thing, you know, the Dr. X. See through, and he was like radioactive in gut. Were it Dr. X? Is it that one? I think it was this guy. Yeah, it was this guy. Let me get it up. Let me get it onto the recording. Well, actually, no, I'll just put it in post. I found the picture. That's all that matters. Yeah, I did, and I did the stupid thing. I just threw it out. I know. I'm not proud of it. But I was a kid. I was like 12, so I didn't know any better. I do now, and I kick myself every day. In other news, Land Rover have got a new car out called the Black Bulldog, and I like this thing. I'll put a picture up of it in post, but yeah, I actually like this thing. You know, everyone hates it. I can't find any pictures of its interior, but I like it. It's like a little cruising machine. It's like, if it's got a sweet interior, like with some pretty cool gadgets and whatnot, I can imagine it being like quite a cool cruising machine. It's got big fat deep dish alloys on it, and yeah, it's a throwback from 1983, and they've just released a new version of it. But there's not much out there about it. Like, I don't even know how much it costs. Like, I'd buy one if I had a job, and if I knew how much it was, or if anyone sold it. But it looks mean. It does look mean, but no one likes it. Don't know why, but I like it. I'm just saying that. I actually put that out on my Twitter saying that I like it. I'm sorry, but I like it. It's a mean looking cool car. I think I might still have a picture of it on here. Yeah, I've still got pictures up on here, but yeah. I'll record it. I've just got to go back and mess around. But yeah, I'll just put it in post. But yeah, 1983. It's got these deep dish alloys on it, and the wheel arches are chrome. It's all black. It's got lowered windows, so like you got super cool, like loads of view. You got loads of visibility. Not like a lot of cars. Modern cars these days, especially hatchbacks, they've got like these tiny little windows in the back, and like as a driver, you can't see. And then you've got a Honda Civic that's got a split rear window. So how are you supposed to see out the back of that when you've got this bar that goes across the middle of it? It's beyond me. It is beyond me. Why would you reduce visibility? That's just making things more dangerous, in my opinion. But this thing, it is mean. It is mean looking, and it is cool. Like, the wheels are so wide. They are so wide. I used to fit tires for my dad, and then like for another garage depot, but it's the wheels are like this wide. They're like this wide. I bet the wheel bearings on that just get ripped to shreds all the time. But it's cool. It's cool to look at. It's got a roof rack. So what's wrong with it? Except the fact it's got stupid wheels that's been lowered. It's got air suspension. I know that. But yeah, I don't know. Moving on from my love of an ugly car. Jelly beans. The Last of Us 2. Yes, it's breaking records. It's biggest game that Sony have ever launched. Biggest game this year as well, not just for Sony. It beat Animal Crossing. That was number one. It looks like a good game. I've not played it. I've watched a lot of gameplay. I know PewDiePie's been playing it. He's been putting up live streams, stuff like that, and yeah, it looks good. One of the things which I think they sort of got right, which they could have got very wrong, is the rope technology that they've used, because that requires a lot of physics, and it's very easy to get physics wrong. But they got that right, and I've never seen a game use like that sort of physics technology before. I've seen, like, obviously there's Half-Life where you can like pick stuff up and then like shoot it off and throw it, and then there's Alex, Half-Life Alex, where you can pick stuff up in virtual reality and interact with stuff physically. But you're meant to do that in virtual reality anyway, but not in like a normal game where you've got just a pad. So that's quite interesting, the rope technology in The Last of Us 2. One of the things about The Last of Us 2 is just how good the story is. I don't know the story, but you know when you can just tell. You can tell that this thing's got a story. It's like Max Payne. You only have to play that for like 2-3 minutes and you know. Or just see a little bit of gameplay or a cutscene. That game, I don't know if you can see it, Kane and Lynch. That story is insane. How good that story is. I love Kane and Lynch. It's just such an enticing game. And Metal Gear, games like that. I love all games that involve any sort of storyline that pulls you in and makes you want to know more. Apparently, I think it was Uncharted 4 that was number one for the biggest launch for Sony. And yeah, Last of Us 2 smashed it. But guess what? That's gonna get smashed again this year, I think, as long as it doesn't get put back again, because that's what's happened. Cyberpunk, it was meant to be out in August, it got pushed back to November now, so that's COVID's fault, I think, but still, November's cutting it fine for this year, so if it does come out this year, I can see Cyberpunk beating Last of Us 2 for biggest release, just because of how big of a game it is. Last of Us 2 is a very good game with a lot of story and it's got some interesting features in it, but I just think that Cyberpunk is just, it's everything. It's everything. Everything about it is just like ramped up. It's just, it beats everyone on everything for everything. So that's what I think is going to happen. Cyberpunk. What else? What have I written down? It's getting pushed back again. Yeah, that's all I've written down for it, really. In other, I don't know, news to do with software, Microsoft have ditched Switch. So soon. But they've ditched it. They've ditched Switch, which is their gaming streaming service to rival Twitch. And yeah, they've just pretty much thrown in the towel. They've released everyone from the contracts that they got them tied into, tens of millions of dollars that are involved in these contracts, and they've just gone, do what you want. You can do what you want. They merged with Facebook Gaming, so I don't know how that works, but I think the people who were tied in with Microsoft have the streamers, the gamers, streamers, they were offered to go with, keep the exclusivity rights with Facebook Gaming, and they offered them double, apparently, and everyone turned them down. So obviously it is a very lucrative market, because if you're turning down a $60 million contract because you can make more money streaming wherever you want, that says to me that, you know, there's a lot of fucking money in this thing. It's all about sponsors and stuff like that, I guess. Speaking of which, right, I forgot. I've been speaking all this time. Our site's back up. Our shop is open. We're doing it with our apparel. This is AllYouGeek isn't a podcast, really. It's an apparel store. I started AllYouGeek for geeky attire, and we're open again. And I'm putting designs up. I've put up about 12, 13 designs so far since we've reopened. I got the Facebook shop working and everything like that. Links in the description, yeah, so you can go and get your stuff. I've been working on getting some custom designed shoes, sneakers, some Yeezy type, some lightweight sneakers designed. I'm gonna do, yeah. So I've got one design in mind. They're gonna be £45, and that's relatively cheap because the recommended retail price is double that. So yeah, you're getting a good bargain there. I'm hardly making any money on the sneakers. I'm not going to release them until I have an actual prototype in front of me, because the pictures that I've got, the mock-ups, are not very good, and I want to get some good pictures. And not only that, I want to show them off to you guys, so I can show them off here in real life. You can see what they look like. So that's all fun. So yeah, get on there. Get on the Facebook shop. Get on the website. The website's better because it's got everything on it. I think there's a few things missing from the Facebook shop. I've only just got the Facebook shop imported properly. I didn't know how to do it, and I've just figured it out. But yeah, we're open again. Our suppliers are. There's only one thing that our suppliers don't have, and that's this one hoodie, which is a Cosmic Lager hoodie. But apart from that, everything else is in stock. If it's not in stock, it'll say sold out. So yeah, get on there and have a look. Just have a look. And if you've got any suggestions, if you've got any ideas as well, also take a look at the submissions, because I'm looking for partners, graphic design partners. If you're a graphic designer, an illustrator, anything that to do with designs, and you wanna make something and put it on a t-shirt, or you've got a cool idea, hit me up. It's on the homepage. Scroll to the bottom. It says, "Are you qualified?" And then there's a little badge. It says, "AllYouGeek Certified Qualified Super Nerd." And just it's allyougeek@gmail.com. Send your submissions in. Any submission I pick and I want to put on a shirt, I'll work with you. We'll split the profits 50-50. You can't say fairer than that. You get accredited as well. So if you're up and coming, you're a student, you're building your portfolio, send them in. Send them in. Send everything in. This is a call out. This is a call out for everyone. So yeah, I can't believe I forgot to say that. But yeah, send them in. Send them in. I want to see them. I want to see them, and I want to put them on a shirt or a jumper or whatever you want. You might want to put it on a hat. We can put it on a hat. Let's put it on a hat. Why not? Okay, so yeah, there you go. That's it. Get on the site. Check it out. It's fun. The top half, the sales cheap stuff, that's all stuff that I've not designed. and then the bottom stuff is AllYouGeek originals. It says AYG originals, designed by geeks or made by geeks for geeks, whatever. It's the bottom section of the homepage. There's two sections. There's top section, a little bit, a few products, and then there's a fatter one. And if you hit view all, you'll see it all. There's about 3 or 4 pages of stuff there. I'm adding stuff to it daily. I'm working on stuff. I'm working on a watch as well. I can't wait to get that watch. Like this morning, I did the design for it, and I thought, oh man, this watch is so cool. I can't wait to get one. You know, I can't wait to get my hands on one of these watches. So I'm always working on designs. I want you to be sending your designs in too, so that, you know, I can get you guys on board, get you some profit, get you some pocket money, and get you accredited, get you some rep. So yeah, hit me up, AllYouGeek.com, AllYouGeek.com, www.AllYouGeek.com. Yes. So yeah, apart from all that stuff and what I've just talked to you about, that's everything. That's everything that I had to talk about today. I just wanted to make an episode, and just quickly, I'm just gonna say right now, I've got a guest lined up, and we're gonna do a food thing. It's a chef, and that's all I'm gonna say right now. I do have a. It's my brother. It's my brother-in-law. But that's all I'm gonna say. You don't know who it is because they don't have the same second name, so you'll never know. And yeah, so I'm gonna have a guest coming on in the coming weeks. So keep your eyes peeled for that episode, because we're gonna do a challenge. We're gonna do a little Russian roulette challenge involving very spicy noodles. Okay, so that's going to be quite fun. I'm going to enjoy that. The ball is rolling, like right now. I'm getting guests lined up. We got the site back up. We've got designs coming in. We've got designs going out. It's all good. It's all fun. It's all games. I'm getting job offers. It's awesome. Oh man. Alright, so that's it. That's the end of this episode. I'm done. So take care and geek out.